Hi everybody and welcome back to Cooking with Mark. Today we're going to be doing buffalo chicken dip. You can do this a few different ways. You can buy the chicken strips and chop them up into real fine pieces and then shred it, or fry it and then shred it. Or you can do the simple way, which is what I found to be the easiest, and that is just simply buy a can or 2 cans, depending on how big the size is. It makes it really quick and easy, and just shred it up. When you shred it, all you're going to do is just simply open up the can, drain it, and just simply take your fork in and shred it down like this. Now, as far as the ingredients, you'll need ranch dressing. You can use the liquid or the powder. You'll need cream cheese, depending on how much you're making, either 8 ounces or 16 ounces. I'm using 16 ounces. You'll also need a half a cup to a cup of shredded cheese, and your spice. This is several different ways you can do this. You can do the Tabasco sauce. You can do, I have Taco Bell mild sauce. You can do your own powdered stuff. And that's just a mixture of spices that I have, that I use frequently for different spicy recipes. Or what we're going to do today is I've made buffalo wings. I made spicy buffalo wings in my crock pot. Most people just throw the juice out afterwards. I don't do that. I freeze it because I use it for different recipes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use mine. Again, it's all to your preference on what you want to use as far as your spices to make it that tingy flavor that you're looking for. So after you've shredded your chicken, you fried your chicken and you shredded your chicken, or you bought your canned chicken and you shredded it, you're going to pour it into your crock pot. Now I have about 30 ounces. I'm sorry, I have about 24 ounces of shredded chicken. And that's why I say it really is dependent on how much chicken you put in as far as how much cream cheese you use. Let me just turn this so you can actually see what's going on here. So we're just going to drop it all in here. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your cream cheese. Now when you do your cream cheese, you want to make sure that you shred it, you chop it in little pieces. Now all you're going to do is just simply take your cream cheese, after it's broken down, chop into little quarters and pop it in your crock pot. And you're going to add your ranch dressing. And last but not least, your spice. Get this out of here. Now this is a very tangy, spicy, but it's also sweet. It's just the way I made it when I made my chicken wings, which I will be doing in a couple weeks. Now we're just going to put this on brown and saute. And this will get broken down. The last piece to this is after this is all done, we're going to add the cheese to it. Now again, if you want it hotter, then add some Tabasco sauce or any other seasoning that you want to add to it. You could add a little bit of chili powder to it, a little bit of cayenne pepper. It's really whatever your preference is to this. So right now we're just going to let this heat up. So we've got this cooking so far. The cream cheese is almost broken down, and the color has changed, the texture has changed. It's almost a creamy feel to it. We have this on medium heat. I started with a high heat just to get it to heat up and turned it down to a medium heat. What we're going to do now is just throw the cheese in there. And we're going to just put the lid on this and let it sit for a few minutes. So I've tasted it. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to add a little more spice to it. So I'm going to add my powdered seasoning. And again, this is all to your discretion on how spicy you want it. This is pretty spicy. I just don't think it's spicy enough. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a kick. We're just waiting for the cheese to melt and mix in. And then this will be done. And this is a quick and easy recipe. It literally takes about 15 minutes because the time that the recorder was on pause was just to let this heat up, and that was about 10 minutes, maybe 7 minutes at the most. This looks like it's just about done. And what we're going to do is we're going to fry it. Now you serve these with tortilla chips, scoops, or what have you. It tastes alright, but it's still missing that little bit of kick. So we're going to add just a dash of chili powder. As I stated, the preference of how hot it is really up to you, and it's also on whether you want to put dry powdered ingredients in or if you want to put liquid ingredients in. So this is all done. We're just going to try it one more time. I prefer to eat this with tostito scoops. And I hit the acquired taste I was looking for. So it just needed just a little bit of chili powder to give it the hint that it was looking for. So the next thing we're going to do is, because this is going to work, I hardly make anything for myself. It's usually for people at work. So what we're going to do is take this out of here and pour it into our pan. Now I made enough where I can actually take it to work and have some left over. So we're going to take the rest of it and pour it into another container. So that was Cooking with Mark, and that's a buffalo chicken dip. It was a homemade recipe. Like I said, you can add the flavor that you want. You can put whatever you want. Most people just use Tabasco sauce or Frank's hot sauce. It's your preference on how you want to do it. You can even do barbecue sauce, just spice it up a little bit. I want to thank you for watching Cooking with Mark. This was this was spicy buffalo chicken dip. Once again, it will be on my Facebook page, it'll be on my Twitter account, and it will also be on my YouTube page. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy your day.